Hello there. Welcome back to Grade 11 Tourism. This video, I want to look at the topics to be covered in term two. So we're going to see that our week one and week two, we are going to have tourism sectors as our CAPS topic. And then obviously in terms of CAPS ref, we have got page 24 for both week one and week two. So concepts, skills and values for week one. We are going to look at introduction to the car rental industry in South Africa, obviously using major car rental companies in South Africa. So we also have conditions for renting a vehicle. Then lastly we have the issue of different rental packages, also insurance. So these are the conditions that we have. So we have the first one, second one, third one, and also we've got the fourth that we have in terms of uh, concepts, skills, and values. So going down, you see that we also have the prerequisites are knowledge that you are supposed to have, or the pre-knowledge that you are supposed to have before you start to attempt the information for week one and week two. You are supposed to have the information for the 10 tourism sectors in terms of different modes of transport. That is what you are supposed to know before you start the information for week one, term two. So moving on, beneath that, we see that in terms of resources, there is an emphasis there that we have of YouTube videos, which means you are also supposed to engage your YouTube videos in your studies. So we can look forward for more videos to come as we cover tourism grade 11 from accounting space. So moving on to our week two, the same, we have got tourism sectors, and then in terms of concepts, skills, and values, we are supposed to look at, we are supposed to have additional costs and charges. That is, we are talking about tourism levy, fuel deposits and charges, airport charges, additional drivers charges, and we have other elements that are just following. And then we're also supposed to have incidental costs, and we also have payment options and payment methods for car rental. So this is what we have on that part. And then in terms of pre-knowledge, we are supposed to have knowledge of grade 10 tourism sectors, that is different modes of transport, which is as well referring to week one. So we moving on to week three, we are going to have our domestic, regional, and international tourism. You see that domestic, regional, and international tourism is also going to apply for week four in terms of the domestic tourism growth strategy, DTGS 2012 to 2020. So the concepts you are supposed to have the concepts, skills, and values in terms of the state of domestic tourism in South Africa, and then also in terms of why DTGS, that is problem statement and vision, with no statistics. Then we have got current, you're supposed to list current trends influencing tourism with a very short explanation, and also the domestic marketing campaign. So this is what we have in terms of our week three, and we will try to move down to see what we have in terms of prerequisite knowledge. Are supposed to have the knowledge of domestic, regional, and international tourism grade 10, and then also this is we are supposed to have the CAPS ref of page 18. So this is what we have in week three, which is also going to apply in week four, where we have also domestic, regional, and international tourism. We have the five domestic market segments. The five domestic market segments in terms of the concepts, values, and skills. We also have the four strategic objectives and targets of the DTGS and the implementation plan to meet these objectives. Lists and shortly explain the activities. Options. So this is what we have. Then in terms of the prerequisites knowledge, you're supposed to have the knowledge of domestic, regional, and international tourism grade 10. So this is what we have. So we see that the application of YouTube videos is stretching to every thing that we have in terms of term two grade 11. So obviously we have to be familiarize ourselves with YouTube videos in terms of where we are facing challenges. Then we also have our week 5, where we have now culture and heritage tourism, which is going to stretch to week 6. So, in terms of culture and heritage tourism, what is important in terms of the concepts? So we've got culture heritage, culture diversity, week 5, and then we've got elements of culture such as arts and crafts, cuisine, music and dance. And then week 6, we have got the importance and value of conserving heritage for future generations, heritage sites in South Africa, examples of heritage sites in your own province. So this is the information that we have. Then week 7, week 8, we have got marketing. We have got marketing as a topic. So in terms of marketing, we see that we have got a CAPS-REF page 2018, and then we have got concepts, marketing as a concept, marketing research, target markets, market share. So you should be able to differentiate between a market and a target market, and then what is again a market share. Competitive edge. So this is what we've. And then when we talk about the niche market, what exactly are we talking about? And we look at the purpose of marketing tourism products and services. So this is what we have. And let's try to see in terms of um, the prerequisite knowledge, grade 10 marketing. Yes, I'm just supposed to have the information of grade 10 marketing. Remember, you would have done your grade 10 tourism, where you looked at marketing also. So whatever you looked at grade 10, you are supposed to go up to grade 11 with that information. So you can just try to revise what you did in grade 10, so that when you come and start the topic of marketing for grade 11, you would have some knowledge about it. So this is what we have. So we have also in week 8 different types of promotional advertising techniques used in the tourism industry. So that's what we have in week 8. As we are seeing that marketing is there in week 7, is there also in week 8. Then obviously we see that from week 9, week 10, week 11, we are going to have our revision and mid-year examinations. So very important for us to take note. So it means by reaching your week 8, you should have completed what is required in terms of term 2, grade 11 tourism, so that you can prepare yourself for the mid-year exams. So what you are supposed to do, you are supposed to review and consolidate with reinforced activities in class to assess yourself. Obviously, obviously, this would need introspection on your side in terms of what you have learned during the term, so that you can be able to prepare yourself. So this is what we have. So very important for us to take note of the information that we are supposed to look for grade 11 tourism for term 2. So from Accounting Space, we promise to upload videos on weekly basis in terms of what is going to be covered on weekly basis, so that we can equip ourselves for the mid-year examinations that are obviously going to come in June. So very soon we can expect the first topic that is supposed to be covered in week 1, that is tourism sectors, but in particular it will be on a car rental. So we can just brace for that video as we prepare ourselves to start our term 2. So thank you for listening, and hopefully the video was helpful. And please, let's not forget to subscribe and share to our channel. And let's take note that this channel emphasizes on a typical examination questions. So we can subscribe, turn on the notification button, so that when we are approaching exams, more videos are going to be uploaded that are typical examination questions that are going to assist us in the mid-year exams that are going to come. So thank you for listening. Let's meet again.